Bruins doing a pretty great job keeping it on the other side of the field. A lot of players pushing forward. Zach Lewis heads it out. Seems to be that one of our captains, Cody Wellington's, not playing tonight. Whether or not we know if he's injured,
it's up in the air.
It is.
Nice save by Creek.
Bruins really doing a great job pushing the ball forward, not really playing it back as much this far in the game. Looked like a foul for Cyrus Gulati. Didn't get it called. Whoa.
Ooh, block from Mullen.
That was a pretty good setup there by the forwards and middies. Here comes Mullen the other way, and he's speeding off. That was Eli Kirshen showing some fast feet. And AJ Gomora with a cool little trick. And 2 Mullen players fall to the ground, but the ref will call that one. From what we've seen so far in the first 5 minutes or so, I think this is going to be a pretty even match. I mean, I've been excited all day to be able to see this game.
Yeah,
Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, Creek has shown some great offense so far, and hopefully their defense will support them as well as they're on the other half of the field.
Whoop, and there goes Cyrus Gulati. Ooh, doesn't get it to Blake Bennett, but good idea there. A nice little oop. And out of bounds. It will be Bruins ball. Gets it over to Tyler Wetzenfeld. Ooh, Cyrus Gulati goes down, and bam! Don't know what that call was. I don't know. Maybe there was a, oh, yeah, I think it was that foul on Gulati. Iannelli will take the kick, goes for the short pass to Zach Lewis, gets it in the middle to Nolan Roberts. Up the field to, and out of bounds. Oh, just kidding.
Mullen currently in possession of the ball.
Man, he's breezing through them. Bruins got to up their defense. I think Mullen is showing a lot of foot skills. They have some really cool moves they've been showing off early in the game.
Getting a lot of coaching from Barrera out here. You know, this is his second season. How do you think he feels about this season?
You know, I think he had a pretty challenging season last year just due to the fact that there were players that, you know, it was his first time. I guess all the players, it was their first time. But just him being in, like, a new environment. And I think this year he's actually really blending well with the guys. I feel like the guys are playing much more as a team compared to last year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think their record is just showing that, you know.
Yeah, I would agree.
And I think they have a pretty good shot at the state tournament and going far in, like, the brackets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we'll just see where it goes. I know we'll be cheering them on the whole season. Ooh, Wetzenfeld gets a nice touch on that, but can't fall through. Mullen gets a nice little save.
Number
That's
15.
Karsten Jones. Ooh, ouch. Man, they are playing aggressive tonight. Oh, and there goes Nolan. He finds a quick little break, and will he take the shot? He does! Saved by the Mullen goalie, but it was a close one. Wouldn't you say, Ella?
I would. Different setup, different angle.
That was a very clean break. We just got to work on that finish. Coach Barrera is yelling to try and keep the ball on the ground. As, you know, if the ball's in the air, it's kind of hard to keep possession of it. You have a 50-50 shot of a Mullen player or a Bruin player getting it. And I think that it's quite important to keep the ball on the ground, wouldn't you say?
I would say.
Bruins are having some really nice touches this game. And a shot by number 18, Anthony Martinez Escudero. You know, I think the pressure from the offense is kind of getting to the Mullen players. They're definitely starting to get back more. There are so many more shot attempts by the Bruin players early on, and I think, you know, one of these times it's going to go in and it'll work, and, you know, it'll all come down in favor for the Bruins. Mullen comes down, trying to get a fast break. AJ Gamueda beats out a few Bruins players, and it will be a corner kick, I believe. So this could hypothetically be, or potentially be, Mullen's first shot attempt here. We'll see how the Bruins defend this. Nice kick, but no one's there. Just goes straight across to the other side and out of bounds. I think it's pretty crucial to take advantage of your corner kicks, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best opportunities to get a shot attempt. Maybe not one of the easiest, but
a good opportunity.
Yeah. It's Mullen throw in.
Creek hopefully showing some good defense here.
Ooh, kind of a faulty kick. Trying to get it out. Ooh, ouch. And ref will call that. Blake Bennett goes down, and Nolan Roberts kicks it up, but no Bruins players there to retrieve. I think Coach Barrera is telling them to calm down a bit. I think that's important.
I would say so as well.
Getting too flustered is not going to work in favor. And Blake Bennett, just amazing pressure tonight. Ooh, Cyrus Gulati. Really testing the Mullen defense here. Ow.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Down for the somersault.
Oh, man. Ref calls, and the Mullen parents are booing. What'd you think of that call, Ella? Would you agree with the referee?
Most definitely.
I agree too. Because, you know, those little fouls, they're not going to benefit anyone.
No. Sometimes the parents just need to calm down as well.
I agree.
They get a little too hyped.
Yes, Nolan Roberts will take the kick. It'll be interesting to see. He has a big boot. I don't know if it'll go over the post potentially, but he does have a pretty powerful kick. Oh, and on the goal post! Oh! Header just goes barely over the post. I think that was actually Zach Post.
An amazing effort by Creek Bruins, but not quite executed the way they
that was
wished
a
it to.
close one. I think Bruins really need to work on finishing those easy shots in order to win this game.
I would agree.
They have had so many easy shot attempts, and now they just got to finish them. This could have been a 2-0 game already. Bruins still move. Ooh!
Advancing forward.
They have a little double team trying to center it. Could have been a handball, it looked like, from up here, but it is what it is. Bruins still trying to get it in. That one flies past Roberts. It'll be Bruins ball from the out of bounds. Bruins trying to advance it. Ooh, a nice little sly header, but just can't get that one through. Trying to center that one, but a Mullen player gets on it. Ball really staying in favor of the Bruins, but that little miscommunication right there. I don't know. Mullen's got possession again. Wow, Mullen's finding a gap there, but stopped by Ian Elliott. I think that call, was that offsides? Or was that a penalty? That was offsides, according to our camera woman, Chastity Beal. And out of bounds will remain with Creek. Blake Bennett, ooh, barely tips it with his head.
Karsten Jones, number 15, ready for anything Mullen sends him.
I think Bruins definitely came to win tonight. You know, this is a league, I don't know if I would call them a rival, but a league matchup. And, you know, I just think Bruins came ready. They knew their competition, and they're rising to that level instead of, you know, or rising above the level, I would say. Bruins go, Mullen defender. We'll pass it back to the goalie, and Cyrus Gulati putting a lot of pressure on the goalie. Running after the ball, I believe, is Tyler Wetzenfeld. A good throw in there. I believe that was Michael Monona that flew across the field, trying to get it in.
Anthony Martinez with a valiant effort, but quite a long miss. Ball handed over to Mullen's goalie.
Ooh, almost out
Number
of bounds.
15 pulling it out wide.
Bruins are looking quite calm with the pressure that Mullen has been
applying.
Yes, that's the word I was thinking of. Ooh, gets past Zach Lewis there. Mullen still cannot get that gap. Cannot close the gap. And Nolan Roberts cannot get it to Bruin's feet. A Bruin's foot.
Greek better show some good defense here as they've moved to the other side of the field.
Yeah, Mullen's forwards are actually pushing the pace really well for them. I think it's just a matter of their midfielders, you know, setting up a good play for them, potentially. Like, on our side, we've got AJ Gamueda that, you know, can run up and down those sidelines like no other, but, you know, he just hasn't been given the opportunity to take a shot.
Yeah.
I think we've got our first substitution for the Mullen Mustangs. Out comes Patrick Keeley, and in goes Cody Muir. And that kick goes too far for Gulati to get to. Mullen throws it in and boots it. Zach Lewis heads it off to, I believe that's Ian Elliott. And then that is Karsten Jones pushing it up.
Over to Cyrus.
And Gulati. And another, Gulati goes down again.
Kicked in the shin. That is a painful one, Chloe. Have you ever been kicked in the shins?
I actually have. My friend, I think her name is Molly, kicks me in the shins all the time.
Wow. It is quite a painful experience, I must say.
Yeah, you know, I always think about why people would want to hurt people like that, but
Karsten Jones going for the shot.
And,
just
over.
Missed.
Another beautiful shot attempt by the Bruins. I think that's like number 5 now?
I would say.
Referee. Ooh, we've got a substitution. That is Logan Camacho coming in for Gulati. Gulati is just he's getting roughed up tonight.
He's being flipped and kicked all over the place.
A beautiful corner kick. It's just a bit too long for Blake Bennett to get to, and Mullen just boots it out. We've got Nolan Roberts coming in to throw in the ball. A long one goes straight to the head of a Mullen player and just boot it again. Zach Lewis heads it back into play. Oop, Mullen heads it back out. And Zach Post does a little basketball, what would you call it, a box out to let it go straight out of bounds. I love it when, you know, you can use different sports and their, you know, techniques and
their
skills.
Terminology.
Yeah, and just apply it to other sports.
It's quite excellent.
Nolan Roberts gets a good header in there, getting it to Logan Camacho's feet. But Mullen just keeps booting it. I think Mullen really needs to work on, you know, shorter passes, working up the field instead of boots that, you know, Bruin players can potentially get to. We've got another substitution. Number 13 for Mullen, Bryce Ojeda is coming in for Kyle Cooper. And I think Camacho is going to get the call for that one. Looks like he grabbed him a bit. Number 4, Luke Elgies is going to take the kick. And just, ooh. Whoa! That was not a fair play, in my opinion. I think he's just going to call it as a corner kick, though. Looked like a bit of a shove in the back to me, would you say?
I would say.
Yeah. But, you know, you can't get everything.
No, unfortunately.
It's okay, though.
We had plenty of opportunities.
Whoa.
Unfortunately, no one could take any of them.
James Putman, the goalie, comes out a little bit. Looked a bit risky to me. Think it will be another corner kick? No. It's a Mullen throw-in. Oop, and straight
Mullen
back out.
kicking it out of bounds.
I don't know, I guess it's Mullen ball again. A lot of controversial calls. James Putman has a goal kick, and Max Franzman will come in for the first time tonight, replacing Tyler Wetzenfeld. Max Franzman's a senior. Looks like he's going to be a left forward, left wing, you could call it. And Logan Camacho gets a nice touch and out. Ooh. Bruins ball. Number 12, Jack Walker, also a senior, coming up to check in. And Mullen thrown this time. Max Franzman tries to get ahead on it, gets the ball, gets it up to Blake Bennett. Ooh, whoa. Blake Bennett showing a lot of pressure. And it'll work in favor of the Bruins, you know? Good defense leads to good offense, as my old basketball coach used to say. And I think you know, this applies to soccer, going back to, you know, making connections. I think up on the top, we've got Blake Bennett chasing after the ball. Speedy quick. Zach Lewis will chase after it. Whoa. Mullen Ford coming in at super fast speed. Zach Lewis does, I think, the right thing in that situation. Kicks it out.
I agree.
I think
saving
toying,
it from.
I think playing around with it, you know.
Yeah.
It's not good. Mullen's throwing it in here. Bruins get it up. And Mullen will actually kind of keep it in and try and keep playing. Passes back to the goalie. I think some Mullen players are getting a little frustrated. Goes out of bounds, and I think it'll be a corner kick. Number 10, Kyle Cooper, captain from Mullen, will come back in for number 12, Andrew DeBarardinis. I think it'll be a goal kick here. James Putman will just do a little slight pass, and I think the Bruins are just going to do small passes and try and work it up the field. Gets it in the middle to Nolan. Too big of a first touch. But Ian Elliott, or no, Jack Walker, showing off some speed in the back court. Ooh, whoa! I think that was just a big.
Number 12 going down. Jack Walker taken out.
You know, I think that was just a little collision. I don't think it was, foul induced. Intentional is the word I was thinking of. Intentional by both teams, but that was a pretty big hit. I think both teams are getting a little more aggressive. Ooh, Bruins get a fast break here. Oh, whoa, and the side flag goes up. Whoa, and then that ref is like, that was most definitely a foul, and the sideline ref called it, but the ref is just telling them to play it off. I think this is a sign of this ref saying they need to start playing a bit more aggressive. He's not going to call it, and I think the players need to adjust to that. Whoa. That might not. Oh, and here we go. Oh, who that was? Michael Monona? Michael Monona taking that shot. And, I've said it once and I'll say it again. We have to finish those easy shots.
Exactly, Chloe. So many opportunities, so many
got
setups, and absolutely nothing has come out of it.
Yeah, we've got some substitutions. Nolan Robert comes out, and in goes TJ Shue.
Timothy Shue.
And then Mullen is coming up with it now. Bouncing off some players. Whoa. I think, Mullen, both teams can't flop anymore or try and get the calls because I think the refs are just going to try and call him, or the ref's not going to call him. He just wants them to play. And I think, that'll keep the game moving and grooving. And slight out of bounds. We've got 8 minutes left in the first half. Play is stopped and Mullen will kick it. I don't know, was that a penalty, would you say? A foul?
Not sure, Chloe.
Yeah, neither am I. Gulati comes back up to the line. Wonder who he's going to be checking in for. Whoa, big kick. Whoa! That almost looked like it was going in.
I thought it was. Fortunately, it was saved by our goalkeeper.
James Putman. See, here we go again with the fast Mullen forwards. Lots
Greek
of pressure.
better defend their goal. Oh, that was a close one.
I think I heard a whistle. Barrera having some emotion towards that play.
He seems to be upset
at something, not sure what. I mean, if a player is that fast, it's kind of hard to keep up with him. Not sure what James Putman was going for there, but Barrera was yelling at him, got the ball going again. Bruins will throw it in. Gulati comes in for Camacho. And for Mullen, DeBardinardis comes back in for Eli Kirshen. Gulati, as soon as he gets in, gets another call.
Number 4, Ian Elliott, kicking it wide to Zachary Lewis. Ooh! Goal! Goal by Cherry Creek.
Man, that was a beautiful shot by Max Franzman. That little in-air flick. Wow, Ella, that was just beautiful.
That was amazing, Chloe. This is something we've been waiting for all of this first half. Finally, someone was able to execute, and we love how that looked.
Man, that was, I wish we could have replayed that because that was definitely a replay moment. Man, that was an impressive goal.
That is his first goal made this year. He is new on varsity.
We're not quite sure of that. But, yeah, we're happy for him. We have our resource technician looking that up right now. Man, I think this first goal is really setting the energy and the tone high for the Bruins. They're already pressuring up, even though they're up. Man, Zach Post gets through 2 of those players. Centers it. Oh, can't get a foot on it.
It's a bummer. That could have been a great setup.
Good setup. That was really good. I think we've got a corner kick, or psych, no. It's a throw-in. Ooh, no blue jerseys in the box, which is quite odd because the throw-in was relatively close to the box.
We got number 2, Zach Lewis, running down this ball.
Our resource technician has confirmed that that was Max Franzman's first varsity goal. Congratulations, Max. Ian Elliott is sprinting back, gets it to... I think their defensive line tonight is just working so hard. And I think, you know, Mullen just really looking forward to get going here, but I think the ref's telling them to back it up a bit. Ooh, little whiplash it looks like. Gulati gets it, Swift moves, gets it up to Blake Bennett. Blake Bennett will get it up for Max Franzman, but just not quite there. TJ Shue gets it up to Cole Frederick, and there goes Zach Post. Nice pressure, and down he goes. I am surprised that is not a call.
And he stays down.
Is he injured? No.
He's helped back up. It seems as if
we've got our
something
trainer
might
right
be
there.
hurting him a little.
You know, if you're running that fast and you take a hit.
I'm sure he got the wind knocked right out of him.
I bet.
It's like a punch to the gut.
It's like Newton's first law, inertia. Whenever you're in motion, you want to stay in motion, and you know that sudden force comes, and bam! Ouch.
He seems to be trading.
He's coming off.
With Alex Schneider, number 19.
He's coming on, and then we've got, who else? Blake Bennett's going to take a break. In comes Blake Wellington, a sophomore, one of the only 2 sophomores on the team. alongside with Gulati.
Yes,
Zach Post
Mr. Cyrus Gulati.
Zach Post is walking off with the trainer.
Hopefully everything is looking all right, feeling okay.
Yeah, he is a very good.
He's an important part of their team.
Yes. Outside back. That's what it's called. Making a lot of good runs for the team. We just hit a little less than the 3-minute mark here. I think, Bruins are going to try and keep their point lead for now.
Offense game is strong.
I think some of the defenders and the center backs might actually be playing more offense than they are actually defending. And, I think that's a really cool thing. A cool way to play the game. And James Putman boots that one out. Good pressure. Ooh.
Oh.
That hit Jack Walker's face, I believe. Or no, Carson Jones. And Cole Frederick will let that one bounce. Try and get that one over his head, but didn't get it. Max Ransman can't get it to Bruin feet.
Number 15, Carson sending it halfway across the field.
No one on that side, and we've got some defense coming in. Number 17, Mitchell Hughes comes in for... Mitchell Hughes comes in for Cole Frederick. I feel like Cole Frederick is getting limited minutes tonight. Don't know whether or not he's injured or not, but, we'll see. Oh, our resource technician has just informed us that Cole, she saw Cole on crutches last week. So that could be a reason. Oh, his hamstring. That could be a reason as to why he may be having limited minutes tonight. But anything to heal, healing is a slow process.
Yes, but anything to get them good enough to be back out on that field. I know it's important to the players.
Of course it is. Nice little tip there by Jack Walker. Man. Looked a bit like a Mullen shove, but I guess they're going to call that on Bruins' Jack Walker. 20 seconds. I think Mullen's going to try and get a shot attempt here. Gets it over, and it'll bounce, but Max Franzman will get it out. Cyrus Gulati, I think, is just going to punt it the other direction. 3, 2, 1. Halftime.
Creek in the lead by 1.
How do you think that first half went for them, Ella?
I think it went exceptionally well. There were a couple of missed opportunities that Creek should have been able to take. But, you live and you learn, and hopefully they'll come out with the same offensive energy for next quarter. Next half to continue to keep their lead and maybe score a couple more goals.
Oh, yeah, totally. Like, what are some things, you think that they could work on potentially for the next half, change about their game?
Their defense is good, but there have been a couple times where some of the Mullen players have been able to sneak in between them and get to the Creek's half side of the field and has the opportunity to score a goal. And if we can take away those opportunities, we will be able to remain in the lead.
Yeah, going off of that, I think, they just really need to work on getting it to feet.
I would agree.
There's a lot of movement in the air. Or ball movement in the air, I mean, just, which is fine, but I think in order to keep possession, in order to progress along the field, you need to pass it to feet. So we'll take a short break, short intermission here, and we'll catch up with you guys again second half, around 9 minutes. Here's a short message from our sponsors, Invisalign. Boys are walking out onto the field now. I hope Mullen's got some time to debrief, reevaluate how they're going to approach this Bruins mega force of a team. I did. We can hear you through these too, you know that, right? And kickoff, second half. The sun is setting over Stutler Bowl. It's not that pretty of a sunset tonight,
Unfortunately.
but it's okay. Bruins looking for a fast-paced game. And a little boot. Looked like a handball, and I think the ref is going to call that. We've got Mullen's passing it Mullen is passing it back a lot, which is, quite, I feel like it's a little bit counterintuitive if they're trying to go forward. Bruins kick it out for that one, gives Mullen a possession. And a little close one there. Bruins are able to get it out. And back to Mullen possession. And Cyrus Gulati comes out with it. Boots it up for Nolan Roberts.
DJ Shue with the header.
But it looked like a bit of a shove from the back. Or I think that's what the ref might have seen. Mullen unable to get that one through. Ooh, a nice little tip pass to
Alex Schneider. Pushing
Oh!
forward.
Oh! It'll be a corner kick. That was a beautiful save by that goalie, though. That was really good pressure applied by the goalie, and I think, Bruins have a good shot here to get another goal in.
Yeah, Ethan Heffern on the Mullen team really putting up a fight there as a goalie.
Yeah, Ethan Heffern. It'll be a Bruin throw-in. Mullen will kick it. I think it might have been a penalty. Mullen kicks it forward. Doesn't get that one through. 17. Mitchell Hughes tries to get that one, but unable to. Mullen defense in the back. Not really pushing it forward. Ooh, maybe now. Bruins really pushing the pace here. I think they're just going to try and keep possession of it and kind of slowly move it up rather than quickly progress. Mullen forward showing a lot of speed, but no one there in the middle. Alex Schneider manages to keep it in. A lot of pressure by Mitchell Hughes. A nice little tip. Number 14, Eli Kirshen up against center back Zach Lewis. And Mullen scores. The game is now tied. 1-1. It'll be interesting to see how the Bruins will respond to this.
Is it loud? Oh, God. What do we do? Take it down? Ask him if we should take it down. Yeah, ask him that. Do you not want us to keep it up?
Our mic's on. Yours is on. It will be a Bruins throw-in. forward showing a lot of speed tonight. Heads it up and, ooh, a little bad first touch there. Mullen tries to go again. James Putman grabs it, boots it up.
Everyone seems to be tracking it pretty well. Missed header by Mullen.
It'll be Bruins throw in. Number 22. Michael Monona checks in for, I think, number 12, Jack Walker. Or no, number 17, Mitchell Hughes. Sorry, Sculati pressuring that one. Mullen parents don't seem too happy about that. Blake Bennett will go, pressuring. Good pressure by the Bruins.
Mullen player down.
Creek gets a break and right into the hands of the goalkeeper.
Goalkeeper from Mullen sending it out. Creek trying to get ahead on it.
Creek gets a break. They're taking it down. Goes to Cyrus, I believe.
Oh,
takes a
missed goal.
shot and is up and over the net.
It's a good attempt. It's a good attempt.
It's a nice pass to Creek right in the middle.
Mullen getting a foot on it. Cyrus setting it up.
Right in the middle, tries to send it in. Turns into a pass. And Mullen defense kicks it out. Oh, looks like there was a yellow card.
Looks like Mullen is a player down.
Mullen defender is down. Can't tell who that is quite yet. Honestly, I did not see who that card was on. Did you see that, Ella?
Not sure, Molly.
Hmm. Mullen kicks it out. It'll be a Creek throw-in on their side. No, on Mullen's side. Ian Elliott steals the ball from the Mullen players, kicks it down the line, but there is no one there. Mullen keeper sends it wide, and Creek offense is trying to put the pressure on.
Mullen pushing to Creekside. Pushed back by 25.
Blake Wellington. Nolan Roberts is taking this throw in for Creek. Creek is really flooding the field, trying to put the offensive pressure on. They just can't
Mullen
seem
just
to do
sneaking
anything.
it out.
Looks like there is a call made, and it'll be Mullen's kick. Wow, Mullen sends it really deep into the hands of James Putman, our keeper. It is out on Creek's foot and Mullen's throw. Looks like there's a substitution. Number 3, Cody Muir's going in. Mullen takes a shot from really wide, and Putman picks it up. Throws it down to Blake Bennett in the middle. And then all the way down to Mullen's keeper. It'll be Creek's throw, and number 20, Max Fransman, is coming in for number 13, Tyler Wetzenfeld. Oh, nice. Blake with a great pass to number 3, Blake Bennett. Tries to put one in, but is stopped by 2 Mullen defenders. ball is up in the air in the goal box.
Creek
Bennett
ready to score.
takes a shot.
Miss.
It's a beautiful field goal. Not a very good soccer goal, but it was a good shot. Creek defense did a good job of keeping that one out. Combined efforts of Ian Elliott and Zach Lewis. Mullen defense puts it up and in. James Putman snags it though.
Back in Mullen's possession.
Looks like number 16 Cyrus just couldn't get a foot on it. Creek takes it back up to number 3 Blake Bennett.
Creek unfortunately did not have anyone down on the side of the field. Unfortunately, they were not able to score or go for any shots.
It's kind of a Mullen pass to nobody. It would have been a good opportunity. Oh. Mullen player down, but he gets right back up. Number 10, Nolan Roberts, gets it in the middle.
Nice save by Cyrus. He's going around the Mullen player.
Taking it wide. Oh, that Mullen player is down. I don't know, I didn't see anything happen there. But he is still down. Oh. Yeah, stopping the play. Personally, that did not look like a foul to me, but I don't know.
I would agree with you.
We don't have the best angle up here. Who knows? He comes off the field. That's number 15, Eddie Roth. Play remains. It'll be number 10, Nolan Roberts throwing. Cyrus is wide, sends it in to number 4, Ian Elliott.
Unfortunately, another missed goal. Close. The setup was there, but not quite the kick we're looking for here.
It's definitely good. The offensive pressure has been really good this half. I think they're definitely aiming for getting another goal.
Hopefully they can take the lead here soon.
They've definitely kept the ball on Mullen's half Mullen's half of the field for this second part of the game. Mullen defense tries to clear it, ends up just sending it out of bounds, and it'll be Creek's throw-in. Oh, number Cyrus in the middle, or number 16 Cyrus in the middle. trying to make a play, can't quite do it.
Oh, another Mullen player down with a Creek player.
Again, no calls. Oh, wow. Number 13, Tyler Wetzenfeld, just, extended hands push that Mullen player down.
Barrera's telling him to calm down, maybe take a chill pill, relax a little, He's
getting a little bit too worked up on the field. Not good. Not good at all. Number 4 on Mullen, Luke Eggles is taking this kick. Oh, Mullen players are saying it's a corner. The ref saw it as a goal kick, so James Putman will be taking this.
Back in the possession of Creek.
Oh.
A missed headbutt by Mullen.
Wow, and looks like he tried to pick it up super fast on the sideline, make it a Creek throw-in, but the ref was not having it.
Seems as if Mullen player's down. He's getting back up. He's just fine.
He's going to walk it off.
Maybe not.
Oh. He's back down. I hope he's okay. His teammate looks like he's stretching him.
Trainer back out there on the field, assisting yet another player after stretching out a previous player.
I can't say I saw what happened back there. I didn't see any player-player contact on that guy, but who knows? Looks like he's up and coming off the field with the trainer.
Seems to be walking it off. Seems to be doing just fine now.
Yep. It's number 9, Patrick Keeley. Making his way off the field. Walking slow. Walking fast. Oh, that's number 10, Nolan, taking it up the middle. Trying to fight off those Mullen defenders. He's fighting for it. Oh, and Creek comes out with the ball, number 3, Blake Bennett. Sends it wide. It'll be a Mullen throw-in.
Creek getting their feet on the ball, getting ready.
Looks like it was a call on 25, Blake Wellington. It'll be Mullen's kick. Wow, someone is yelling their head off down on the field. Probably a captain. Mullen ball was really flat. Sends it right to a Creek player. Number 13 is now taking it up. Sends it wide to number 16, Cyrus.
Cyrus is getting there.
And he is offsides called by the ref. Mullen is very happy about that. I think he had it. Oh. 25 on Creek and number 2 on Mullen both go down. But it looks like the call is on Creek's Blake Wellington. No card, although Mullen is lining up for a direct or indirect kick. Up and in. James Putman pushes it out.
Good
What
save.
a great save. And now Creek is taking it up on the other side. Oh, and they
2
both
Creek
go
players down.
Wow. Looks like it was a pretty well executed slide tackle there. No calls or anything, and it's a Mullen throw-in. Ooh, ball slips through the middle, right to James, picks it up.
James sends it to the other end of the field.
Absolutely soars it up. But it appears to reach Mullen's team rather than ours. Oh man, and James is coming out, kicks it up, and it's up to the defense to clear it. Zach Lewis with some good defense there. Unfortunately, it's Mullen's throw-in. Oh.
Creek getting ready on defense.
Mullen throwing somehow makes it to number 25. Blake Wellington, who sends it up.
Cyrus running to get it on the other end.
But it goes out of bounds, and it is Mullen's throw. Oh. Looks like he was too far forward. Maybe he has to redo that one. Oh. Blake Wellington is getting physical but doesn't get the call, and then just a couple seconds later, Blake Bennett gets the call, and it's Mullen's kick on the 50-yard line. Oh, Mullen tries to go for the header.
Just miss.
We have number 23, TJ Shue, and number 22, Michael Monona, coming in for number 10, Nolan Roberts, and number 18, Anthony Martinez. Blake Wellington tries to send it in, can't get it there. Number 13, Tyler Wetzenfeld, tries to take a shot, can't quite put it in. Creek has the ball. A lot of their offense up in Mullen's side of the field. Slips back to Zach Post, who gets it back up on Mullen's side. Number Cyrus is trying to turn the ball, puts it on frame, but it's blocked by a Mullen defender. All right, it looks like it was a call on Mullen, and number 13 will be taking the kick for Creek. Oh,
just missed.
A really good shot, but no one was there to take the final touch and put it in. Mullen keeper is taking this goal kick. Bounces off a Creek player's head. Mullen defense boots it downfield. This one Mullen player has got 3 defenders on him.
Mullen seems to be celebrating.
They got the call. Whether or not, oh, it looked like it was just outside the penalty box, so it will not be a PK, but so it'll just be a kick for Mullen right outside. Creek defense is building their wall. Should be good.
They better get ready as it goes in the, we're down to 8 minutes left. Limited time for the Bruins to score. Hopefully not go into overtime.
Oh, hopefully not. Mullen kick goes right over the goal. Again, with a perfect field goal. Not a very good soccer goal.
Is that because you did it right? Is that because you did it right?
Creek defense sends the ball upfield. Somehow Mullen heads it on down, back to Creek's side. Wow, Creek tries to send it downfield. I'm not sure if that was an intentional goal, if that was a shot or just a pass, but either way, it's...
No one was there to help him out.
Yep, and it goes right into Mullen's keeper's hands. Zach Lewis on defense with the ball.
Cyrus.
Number 16 gets pushed down and no call by the ref.
Number 3, Blake Bennett running down the field with the ball.
Gets taken from him by the Mullen defense. Cyrus is there on the other end of Mullen's keeper's kick. Oh. Zach Post with a throw-in down the line.
Cyrus fighting for the ball.
Little too much pushing for the ref's liking, and he gets a call, and it'll be Mullen's kick. Mullen's kick ends up right in the hands of James Putman, who throws it down and gets it to Creek's offense.
Creek pushing forward, hopefully looking to score a goal here. Oh, Creek player down.
Kind of gets thrown up in the air and then hits the ground, and it'll be Creek's kick on the 18th yard line. Wrong sport, but that's okay. And it looks like number 3, Blake Bennett, will be taking this kick. Sends it in. Oh, and no one is there to put it in the back of the net. It's a Mullen goal kick, and number 19, Alex Schneider, is coming in for number 16, Cyrus Gulati. Shu with the header. Gets it to number 19, Alex Schneider. Lewis sends it down to Putman, who then kicks it back upfield. And it'll turn into Creek's throw-in, taken by number 5, Zachary Post. Shu is fighting for the ball, sends it upfield to Fedrick. Oh. Number 22, Michael Monona, tries to send it in.
So close.
There were people there, and they just couldn't put it in the back of the net, but it was a good effort for sure, and now it looks like it's going to be Creek's corner. Creek sends it up, and it looks like there was a Mullen player on the ground before the ball ever was kicked. Not quite sure what happened there. But Mullen will get the kick in their penalty box.
Barrera getting heated.
Oh, that is Mr. Barrera down there yelling away. Very passionate about soccer.
Indeed he is.
You can just tell from the way he yells. It's all good. Shu tries to send it up, but
Barrera strongly disagreeing with TJ's Shu decision to send it all the way to the right.
Does not look too happy about that, but okay. There are 3 Creek players on that defense, and Mullen team is upset about it, but there's no card.
Number 5, Zachary Post, throwing the ball in.
And Mullen sends it downfield. Looks
Creek
like
defense booking it to save the ball.
Lewis was there, then it gets out, and Mullen has a throw. Zach Lewis sends it back upfield. No Creek players are there to help him out. Mullen takes a shot from pretty far out, but James Putman is able to scoop it up. And now we got a Creek midfielder taking it down. Shu in the middle sends it to Blake Bennett, who gives it to Cole Frederick. He's trying to take it up, do something with it offensively. And it's out of bounds. And gonna be Creek's throw-in, taken by number 5, Zach Post.
We got 52 seconds here left on the clock.
I'm not quite sure. Will we go into overtime? Looks like no overtime for this game. They will end it with a tie.
Hopefully Creek will be able to pull out something within the next 35 seconds.
They do have the ball. Their offense has been on all night. Just not able to finish it.
Seems as if Mullen is pulling ahead.
Defense, Creek's defense is trying to speed up, cut him off there.
The clock just keeps ticking. We have 19 seconds left.
Mullen sends it up and in.
Oh, missed goal by Mullen with 6 seconds left on the clock.
Tries to put a header on it.
And that is game, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like we are ending with a 1-1 Creek Mullen tie.
Glad you could all tune in to watch this amazing boys soccer game.
Yeah, thank you for watching. I think it was a pretty good game.
Tune in tomorrow for Creek against Chaparral High School at 7 o'clock.
Live on CCSN's YouTube channel. Catch it while you're watching it here. You'll get Twitter updates too. And, oh,
wait, we got 10 minutes on
we got 10 minutes on the clock. It looks like we're going into overtime. Sorry about that. We weren't quite sure, but yeah, the teams are in their huddles. It looks like the captains are being brought to the 50-yard line. Number 10, Nolan Roberts, and Mullen's captain, number 4, Luke LGs. And yeah, so it'll probably be just a few moments here before overtime starts to happen. I believe Creek Soccer's overtime is sudden death, but I'm not positive about that. All right, guys, we are back. Overtime is going to start here in just a couple seconds. We've done some research, and if after this overtime the score remains 1-1, we will go into a second overtime. And then after that, if it's still tied after our second overtime, the game will be done and end in a tie. We think. We're not 100% positive, but most likely that is what's going to happen. So let's see if our Cherry Creek boys soccer team can pull through for this next 10 minutes and hopefully put one in and break this tie. Looks like the ball starts out in Mullen's possession, but not for long. Creek defense takes it away with some headers. Number 3, Blake Bennett has it in the middle, sends it wide. Oh yes, looks like our teams also switched sides after that second half. So now we have James Putman to our right and the Mullen keeper to our left.
Mullen sending it to the other side.
Number 2 on Mullen with a throw-in. Mullen keeps possession. Oh, not for long. Ian Elliott gets the ball, but just can't get the pass to number 3, Blake Bennett. Oh, Mullen tries to take a shot right outside the penalty box and completely whiffs, falls, and Creek takes the ball, sends it down to their side of the field. I'm seeing a little less pressure from Creek's offense, but hopefully that'll pick up as this 10-minute period continues. Oh, Nolan Roberts sends it down and wide to number 16, Cyrus Gundry, but he can't quite get the proper foot on it. Looks like a Mullen player went down and they will have a kick inside their penalty box. The keeper takes it and finds itself at number 5, Zach Post's feet. Post with the throw-in. Ian Elliott heads the ball back to his keeper, but there was a Mullen player right there. Luckily, Putman was able to pick it up. It was a little too close for comfort. Whoa.
Number 13 with the slide, Tyler Wetzenfield.
Able to keep the ball back, or keep the ball in play. Pretty impressive. Oh, only for number 15, Karsten Jones, to kick it out and give the ball to Mullen. Mr. Barrera is fired up yet again.
He is quite heated.
Really anxious about this overtime.
He really wants his team to succeed, and he's trying to give them the best advice possible.
Mullen defense kicks it up. Number 15, Karsten Jones, gets a head on it, sends it out of bounds. Mullen midfielder tries to send it down, but Zach Post appears to be on it. After fighting for the ball, it looks like it'll be Creek's throw-in down near their goal. It's after a little fighting, Creek will go away with the ball and cannot keep it for very long as Mullen takes it away, sends it down field. Looked like that was going to be an offsides pass by Mullen, but the ball went out of bounds, so James Putman will have a goal kick.
13 missing the headbutt.
Tyler
Wetzenfeld
just can't seem to get a head on it. But Creek still has possession. Roberts to Jones. Then out of bounds for Mullen's ball. Ian Elliott gets that ball from the Mullen player, sends it back wide.
Only 4 minutes left in this overtime, and
wow, that went by really
nothing
fast.
has really seemed to change.
Yeah, it looks like we're just fighting with the ball. I can't even say that one team has had more possession than the other. It seems to be like it's a pretty good balance. I think both teams want it pretty bad right now. So Mullen parents are fired up. Mullen with a pretty impressive header, only for Creek to send it back. Number 22, Monona, sends it up, tries to get the offense to do something with it. They just can't seem to be there. Wow. There was some physicalness going on, and it looks like there'll be a yellow card given out to our Creek player, number 13, Tyler Wetzenfeld.
Tyler's really involved in today's game.
I think that's, is that his second card?
I'm not
or the second
sure.
Creek card.
Yes.
But I think that's Tyler's first. He's gotten a couple calls tonight, though. And the refs were just over it, I guess. Gets taken out of the game, and now it is Mullen's kick. Sends it up and in, and Creek's defense is able to pop it out. Right to number 16, Cyrus.
Cyrus taking it all the way down the field. Look at how
All
fast
by
that kid is.
He tries to put one on the frame and just sends it right to the keeper. Oh my gosh, it was a good pass in by number 21 on Creek, and number 20, Max Franzman, was there and just couldn't quite get the ball in the right direction. It looks like it was an offsides call on number 20, Max Franzman, and so Mullen will have the ball outside their PK box. Not quite sure what that second whistle was for, but here goes Mullen again with the kick. Oh, it looks like they're trying to adjust the time on the clock. There's 2 minutes and 24 seconds left. There they go. And we are back. Here goes Mullen with the kick. Oh, off the top of number 15's head in Mullen's direction. Ian Elliott is fighting, trying to keep those Mullen players away.
Doing the best he can.
He did an okay job. It looks like it'll be a goal kick for Creek. Definitely not the worst outcome. Creek is hoping to not have a corner tonight and this overtime not help their case. Ian Elliott sends it back to the middle to Putman. Gives it wide. Gives it to number 16. He's taking it up the field. And it's out of bounds in Mullen's throw. They were nice and fast about that, hoping to keep the game moving. Try and give Mullen a run, but it is interrupted by number 4, Ian Elliott, who kicks it out of bounds.
1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock for overtime.
It's going down fast. We'll have to see if our prediction of another 10-minute overtime is right. Looks like Creek is making their way up the field after some good touches. They're taking it up. He sends it in the middle. He's right there in the middle, and oh, right through the keeper. And
oh!
Oh, that was so close. He was there. He had his extra touches, and he sends it right into the Mullen keeper's hands. What an exciting play. Blake Bennett takes a shot from further out and is so close. The keeper
Skimming
dives,
the side of the goal,
but just does not get it in.
Oh.
With 28 seconds left, we are still tied 1-1. Creek just had 2 amazing shots. What an exciting end to this first overtime. Number 10, Nolan Roberts with the header in the middle. And Mullen defense boots it the other way, out of bounds.
And overtime is over. We shall now see if we get a second 10-minute overtime or if this is it for these teams.
I see a ref. Okay, yep. I see the ref holding up a number 2, and we heard Barrera telling his team to get some water. So we are definitely thinking there's a second overtime. Hopefully. Oh.
Another 10 minutes added to the clock. Can't stop, won't stop here at Cherry Creek High School.
I believe it's sudden death, but I'm not sure. Coach Barrera is probably sharing some wise words with the team, hoping to motivate them to finish this game off strong.
Oh, one of our co-hosts, Ella Barclay, is going to take a break for this one.
After being here for the whole game.
So it'll be Molly Nicknish.
That is
and
me.
Myself, Chloe Park, finishing up the game. I'm actually quite interested to see the end of this game. I mean,
I know that the end of that first overtime was so exciting with those 2 shots.
Pure thrill.
I wish I remembered who was taking it wide and who eventually had that shot, but I can't quite remember.
I think Michael Monona crossed it.
Oh, I think you're right.
But I don't recall who took the shot.
Who was right there. It was so close. It was so exciting. But hopefully it'll lead into a very good second overtime.
Both teams prepping.
Doing some cheers. The Mullen fans are getting nice and rowdy. Creek's coming in for a huddle. 1, 2, 3 Creek, let's do this.
Yeah, I think both teams are showing a lot of promise tonight. It's obvious that they both really want to win.
Yeah.
And, though it's only a league game, I think these small games are big steps towards winning a state title.
For sure.
Being able to finish out tough, competitive games, I think it's very important.
The endurance aspect of it all, for sure.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I just hope, during the end of the second half, we saw Creek really putting on the offensive pressure, and that kind of faded away during overtime, so hopefully we see that come back. And it looks like we switched sides again, so we have Putman on our left, Mullen keeper on our right.
Mullen gets nice control of the ball. Ooh, nutmegged.
Nutmegged. Number 5, post, Meg's the Mullen player. Oh. It's a good throw-in and a good touch by Mullen's player number 10 into the middle. Oh, and a poor choice and header by
Nolan Roberts.
Not the finest move. There was a Mullen player right there to follow it in, but luckily they could not finish that shot.
It's, messing around with a ball that deep in, your own.
Especially with a header when it's unpredictable.
I think that was really risky and well played by the other players, And I think, that's a mistake he'll never make again.
Yeah, it's definitely stressful for all the defense, especially the goalie. But now he's trying to recover here. Sends
and there
it up
he goes.
To number 14.
Gunny Kim.
It's very far wide.
I think Barrera needed to put some fresh legs in,
I think so, and I think it worked.
Yeah, a lot of the starting players, I think, are out, actually.
I see Oh, maybe not. Sorry about that.
You know, I just think, you know, they need the speed, and I think these players can bring it to them.
Yeah.
A good cross.
And, oh, he was there. He tried to get ahead on it, but just couldn't follow through. It was a good play. Here comes Creek defense, sending it back up into the middle. Oh! And it goes all the way through Creek's offense, Mullen's defense, and into the hands of the Mullen keeper. That would have been quite the goal if that had managed to go in.
Oh, man.
Pass through the entire teams.
Zach Lewis with good control.
Sends it right to his wing. Number 22, Michael Monona.
Sends
it up.
To
number
Ian
4,
Elliott?
that is Ian Elliott. One of our resident seniors on the team this year.
Yeah, I think both teams are being very aggressive. I think that's one of the key components to winning tonight. It's just who wants it more at this point.
Just putting the pressure on. And again, like you said, with the fresh legs.
Yeah. Everyone's tired, and I just think, you know, it's all the mental aspect of it now.
Oh, and it's
Beautiful
crossed in the middle. Oh! Cyrus is there, and he hits the goal post. It looks like he is down.
He rammed into that.
He was going full speed, and Nolan Roberts tries to put it back on frame, and it is wide.
I think the Mullen goalkeeper actually is checking up on him. Good team.
Yeah,
good,
look at that. Mullen defense.
Sportsmanship right there.
Showing some sportsmanship. I appreciate it. That looked like it was a hard hit.
Yeah, but he seems to be up, seems to be running.
Yeah, definitely wants to keep playing in this game.
Sends it deep to a Mullen player. Gets it to
over his head and
Zach Post. And there goes Zach Lewis.
Putting on the defensive pressure. Oh, looks like it'll be a Mullen throw. Mullen is down on the sidelines, though, number 14.
It didn't really look like foul play at all.
Eli Kirsten is down and not getting up.
It seems to be that the clock is actually stopping now, too, for these kinds of plays.
Interesting.
So
want to make sure they give the actual play as much time as they can.
Yeah, because, you know, sometimes players do fall down, fake injuries to, you know, pass time, but I don't know. This one doesn't seem like it quite as much.
Especially, you know, when they're tied like this. I don't see why anyone would be wanting to waste time. And he probably, you know, that player probably wants to play just as much as everyone else.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he does not like the fact that he's down right now.
I think coach is going to put in a substitute. Number 7, James Blackford, will come in for, I don't know who's laying down that. Looks like number 10. 14.
I believe that was 14, yeah,
14,
Eli
Kirschen. He's up.
He's up.
I don't know if he can come back in if, like, the trainer comes out.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to have to be taken out, at least for a little bit.
Yeah, so James Blackford will come in briefly. And our 6.5 minutes will resume. I think it'll be a corner kick.
It looks like it. This is huge for Mullen and a little bit scary for Creek.
Yeah, definitely.
Corner kicks are super offensive. A good time to make some good plays.
You know, this is a big shot opportunity for them. It's just all a matter of timing, placement, and
looks like Mullen doesn't have it.
Yeah. James Putman boots it up to straight to a Mullen player.
Straight to the head of a Mullen player. Oh, and it looks like, all right.
I think
Creek defense was running back, but Putman grabs that ball.
Putman really needs to think about the placement of the ball. You know, there's still plenty of time, 5 minutes.
Yep.
And I think those big punts like that, they're not going to help.
They're not great, yeah. You know, he can take the time to slow down, take a couple steps.
And let his team, you know,
really make a good pass.
Yeah.
But see, the Mullen keeper is not picking up on that either. Sends it down. It was right to middle of the field.
Cyrus Gulati comes out with it.
Again, taking it wide. He has been such an important player in this game. Such a star, if you will. Looks like we have a Mullen player down on the field. We got two Mullen players down. We got number 10 in the middle of the field and number 3 on the edge. Cyrus is helping him up.
This is interesting. Clock's not stopping for this play.
Whoa.
What?
I believe that Cyrus Gulati just extended a hand and then might have high-fived it rather than helping the Mullen player get up. I hope I didn't see that right. Some bad sportsmanship, but
I'm like high-fived it?
Like here. And then,
you
know, Sorry, it's hard to explain, but didn't look too good.
And here goes Ian Elliott. Oh, whoa. And sideline ref. Here we go.
All right, it'll be a Creek kick taken by number 3, Blake Bennett.
We've got 4.5 minutes left, and I really think each team needs to start playing with a bit more urgency.
You know, I know that these players, they have the feet to make these big kicks, and so hopefully he can work on his placement and make something out of this.
That's
Here it goes.
A beautiful kick.
Up
Can they execute?
Oh, it hits the crossbar. Oh, no.
Yeah. It hits like the bottom of the goal post.
Oh, okay. So that would technically be out.
Yeah. It's okay.
It was a good kick for sure by Bennett.
Jordan Schiff is coming in, I think, for the first time tonight.
Number 9. This is his second time. He has been in a couple times.
Gunny Kim.
Looks like he's taking the position of striker next to Ian Elliott.
Yeah, I think that's what Barrera's
goal is to get some fresh legs for his motive.
For his strategy.
Strategy, if I will.
Oh, this
number 7, Mullen, is carrying it down, passes it to the middle, but
tries to get it through the gap, but doesn't quite work.
Ball bounce does not work out in post's favor, but it'll be a Mullen throw-in.
Ooh, good anticipation by Lewis there.
For sure,
Gets
steps
it
in front.
Up to Jordan Schiff. Will he get it? Ooh,
it looks like
ball.
Looks like Mullen kind of grabbed the ball there, but no call. Cyrus with the header. Mullen defense with the kick back. Nolan Roberts with the kick back up. Kind of playing some ping pong here. It's not what these teams need.
It's more like a game of kickball at this point. It's whoever can kick it the farthest and run the fastest at this point.
We got a couple Creek students here supporting the soccer team. Hopefully encourage them. Oh, look at this. We got a run. Making down the field. He has the field wide open. He has the Mullen defense beat. He's taking it in.
He has one more player to take.
And he tries to send it across to Ian Elliott and just can't quite make it there.
I feel like for that kind of pass, you have to get it over the air. It's very difficult to get it through the feet of a few players.
Yeah, but let's see. Ian Elliott has it wide.
Ooh!
Jukes out a Mullen player, has him slipping on the ground. Sends it to the middle, and Jordan Schiff trips over his feet and can't quite be there.
Another anticipation. We've got
Creek
2
defense
minutes.
is stepping up.
Goal!
Wait, no, it is no good. It is no good. That goal is no good.
Oh my gosh!
Creek is in shock right now. That goal was no good.
We're all in shock. Sideline ref, I think, called offsides.
That is so funny. You know, I saw the shooter put his hands on his head, like he knew that he had messed up. So maybe it was offsides. That's my only idea. I didn't see anything physical going on.
No, not at all.
That was.
We've got Ian Elliott coming on the other side. He's just all over the field tonight.
He is just trying to redeem it after that beautiful shot and not good goal.
Get it up.
Ian Elliott crosses it, almost puts it on, almost puts it on. Sorry, he almost puts it on frame, but just not quite. It goes wide, and it'll be a Creek corner kick. This is really exciting.
We've got a minute and 20 seconds left.
Corner kicks are great for offense.
Number 25, Blake Wellington, comes in for Zach Post. That corner kick. I feel like that was a big missed opportunity right there.
It was. It pops off the field goal.
We've got a minute left. I think this will be the last overtime. I think both teams are getting a bit tired.
For sure, yeah.
Hence the large boots.
Header in the wrong direction by number 22, Monona.
We've got less than a minute. And the Mullen team.
Oh, that missed goal. I cannot get over that.
Man.
Blake Wellington with the header, trying to get it back up.
In the face of
the head of Nolan Roberts.
And here comes Creek in the last 30 seconds.
We got number 16, Cyrus Gulati, trying to take it up, and it is a Mullen throw-in.
We've got 30 seconds. I think the odds of either of these teams scoring at this point are a bit slim.
20 seconds left. The clock is still running for this throw-in. It looks like Mullen's trying to kill time, which...
I think, Mullen's definitely just going for the draw at this point.
Zach tries to kick it up and loses balance, kicks it wide. Just trying to keep his defense strong, hold his line.
And
it'll be a quick throw-in, and it is second overtime. It looks like this game is going to end in a tie of 1-1 after 2 10-minute overtime periods.
I mean, I know Creek looks a bit disappointed with this outcome, but, you know, in the end, I think they played their hearts out.
It looks like the ref and Barrera just went over that missed goal. They seem to have an understanding. I saw a thumbs up from Barrera, so.
Yeah, it seems there's a player a bit upset.
You see, I see that too. Oh, that's number 16, Cyrus Gulati. You know, he really was a key player in this game.
Yeah, I think he was our player of the game.
For sure.
Our CCSN player of the game.
He made so many runs down the side of the field, going wide.
Despite a few injuries in the beginning of the game, he really pulled through for this team in the end. And I think, you know, next time they face Mullen, they know what they're dealing with.
Yep.
And both these teams came out with a awesome performance. And it's been a lot of fun to watch tonight, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, definitely.
Alrighty. So tomorrow evening, we will be broadcasting the Cherry Creek football game.
Yes, as we mentioned earlier.
Yeah, versus Chaparral High School.
It'll be at Chaparral, so Creek students, if you don't want to drive all the way out there, just tune in
into our YouTube, see Cherry Creek Sports Network.
It'll be just like this. We'll have some live commentating.
And
it'll be good. It'll be a fun game.
It'll be a lot of fun. So please tune into that. And signing off, I'm Chloe.
And I'm Molly. Thanks for watching.